Hi Pisces, welcome to your reading. So this is going to be a love reading. It's going to be focused on singles that have somebody in their energy field or somebody they know. They're wanting to kind of see what they are thinking, how they are feeling. So I'm just going to lay out a general spread and we will go from there. I hope you guys are having a wonderful end of May into June. Mercury retrograde has started. I think we just passed the eclipse. So there's a lot going on energetically this month. Lots of, not try to project this out there, but lots of confusion, but I feel like this is a good change. Lots of things realigning. What's going on for Pisces in their love life for singles? Single Pisces, what's going on in their love life? Five of Wands crossed by the Seven of Cups. Subconscious position is the Death card. There you go. Lots of change. Knight of Cups in the past. Three of Wands currently. Nine of Pentacles in the near future. The Sun is what you need to know. Six of Swords is what the universe is bringing you. The King of Pentacles is what you need to know. The Three of Swords, it's the outcome. At the bottom of the deck is the Judgment. It's interesting. This actually feels very light despite this outcome. I'm getting immediately that there is a balance happening between the heart and the mind. And that's where I'm seeing these swords don't feel like betrayal. They don't feel like, oh, although this could be something lingering from your past. It doesn't feel like that though. To me, this feels like almost like a distortion in the heart dimension for you. So it's mind over heart, and kind of this struggle to kind of live in this position where we trust that everything's going to happen, because the Judgment card at the overarching theme, the overarching energy, is this renewal that happens. It always happens after Death card, and we think all is lost. We think nothing is going to happen right, correctly for us, the way we have been manifesting it to occur, right, with this Knight of Cups. There's something here that you have been, co-creating. To me, this is, we live in a psychosomatic universe, right? So our feelings, our thoughts, they actually project outwards what we radiate within inside of us. And I'm seeing this Five of Wands. That's where I'm feeling the distortion here, because this is your central energy. This is kind of conflict with self, with others. And it's like, what do I want to do? It's crossed by the Seven of Cups. It's like there's opportunities, there's options here. And I think there's a little bit about, there's definitely a lingering energy about the past energy here. Lingering. This is a decision to decide that it's time, you're ready for to be with the person that is going to stay, because I feel like what is coming in here, it feels like a much brighter time, and I'm brought to specifically summertime, this summer right now. So as a reader, I refer to summer kind of northern hemisphere. It's now until right September. This is the time period where I feel like if you're open, you're highly attractive, highly open, and you're bringing in this person. They're showing up as the King of Pentacles. King of Pentacles to me is kind of like the ultimate, I always call him the ultimate dad. Has all the good qualities you'd want in a dad, or perhaps somebody that would become the father of your children, for example. But more so in relationship to you, I'm feeling, very reliable, male or female. This is somebody that when you call, they answer. When you need help, they respond. This is kind of the protector energy. This is somebody that probably is either high up in the business world or in their career, or a business owner. Very, very stable when it comes to their money. There's something about you, though, that I feel like because of the past, and there could be a water sign in your past as well, that makes you feel a little bit wobbly about completely opening your heart, because I see these mind swords right through it. It's what keeps this person. There's a little bit of a wall here. So if you haven't met this person yet, I know I said this reading is for people that know somebody already. If you haven't met this person yet, I feel like this is what it is. So often when I see this, I would invite you to kind of imagine, or maybe sit in meditation and kind of imagine what this heart dimension feels like for you. For me, I do this often. I think of all the things that bring me joy. I imagine my heart opening. I think of things that, my family, my dogs, stuff that belongs there. And you just sit and kind of marinate in that energy. And when things kind of come in and make you feel wobbly, maybe you just, a thought comes in and, it distorts things and you feel a little bit off kilter. These are the things that don't belong. And to me, these are the things in your mind, like I'm not good enough, I'm not worthy enough. But I'm feeling what you're bringing in here is somebody that finds you very attractive. I feel vice versa, though. I feel like you're going to find this person very attractive, too. Six of Swords is interesting. I'm seeing this person moving on to kind of a more emotionally stable time in their life, but they're still carrying some baggage, some mental torment from the past, if you will. Be careful what your thoughts feed is what I'm seeing here, because you have the opportunity to have like a new chance, a new beginning. And it doesn't feel with an old person. It feels like with a new person. But you've been, definitely going through this dark night of the soul. Give yourself some credit here. The hardest thing, I think, is this Three of Wands. With going through such a big transformation in your life, optimistically really deciding that, everything that you've been wanting is going to come in. It is happening for you, because it's showing me that it is. I'm curious. I want to kind of expand on this King of Pentacles. Who is this King of Pentacles for Pisces? And I wouldn't focus on being an earth sign. I think that's very limiting. But kind of, the qualities that I described, this is the general feeling of the person. Tell me about this King of Pentacles. Tell me about this King of Pentacles. Oh, two cards coming out. Four of Cups and the Moon. Look, there's the wall here. I don't know if you've been hesitant from dating. I don't know if you are... this Four of Wands is focusing on what you're dissatisfied about instead of optimistically looking forward. Use this law of attraction, meditation, and kind of switch the flip the switch. You know what I'm saying? Because this to me is kind of working on the shadow side of yourself, which is necessary. But we don't want to stay there forever. It's almost asking me to ask you, how long have you been here for? Because the Death card's already happened. The ending, the removal of all the things that were actually not serving you. It's begging you to trust Spirit that all is right, all is well. It happened for a reason. Let's see, what is this Moon about for Pisces? The Ten of Swords, yeah. The Moon is illusions, and the Ten of Swords is the mental illusions. And this is kind of what is kind of culminating, I feel, this month. I think it's a great time. Again, Mercury retrograde is about reviewing the past. It's a great time to let go, especially peppered in with all of these eclipses that are happening this summer. Tell me about this Three of Swords. Three of Swords. Tell me about this Three of Swords for Pisces. Hangman. It's like I'm not quite ready. And the High Priestess. Yeah, the High Priestess is somebody spiritually advancing in the only way they can. They have these two columns, black and white. It's head over heart. Balancing them, though. Both have a purpose. This is beautiful. This is almost a coming into yourself, getting into this position where you know who you are. I feel like this person sees you for that. Page of Pentacles, Ace of Pentacles, beautiful. And the Ace of Cups. This is a slow evolution, of course. The Two of Cups is on the bottom of the deck. So I guess the overall message is, if you're kind of wondering, am I going to meet somebody, or is this somebody the one? To me, there's a need to kind of just self-reflect right now. I feel like looking at these cards, if you're dating, you're going to have to decide, like if you've met somebody and you want to make this go further, you're like, this, I feel something with this person. I want to move forward. I feel like they already find you attractive. I feel like they already feel this emotional connection. But it's like, what next? I'm looking forward. It's like looking for more. And I feel like for you to open that door, because it's ultimately what you're looking to do, is open the door to the dimension of love within the context of this person. So you need to do this with joy, without fear, with happiness, with love. So if you go on dates, make sure it's somewhere where you're having fun. I feel like right now, just because I'm seeing you working through a lot of personal things, and I feel like that for the next 2 or 3 weeks, make it be about, keep it light, keep it fun, help them help you open that space, or vice versa. But I'm seeing, and this to me, I'm pulling out into the future, and I'm seeing the Hangman here. It's telling me, you know, slow and steady. There comes an offer. It's a relationship and it's love. To me, as a reader, I know time is fluid. It's really difficult to do timing because it's going to be different for everybody. But to me, this feels like it's either towards the end of this month where there's a solidification of this, or like a real noticeable advancement where you're not going to be questioning things, but kind of be very comfortable in your own skin first. I feel like you can do no wrong. You know, the person that's meant for you is meant for you. They're not going to pass you by. So why not be yourself up front? It's very powerful. It's very, very liberating. Why not remove these swords from your past that control you? Why not now? You know? I feel like this person that's coming in, they feel very stable and they're just admiring you. I feel like you have this light, airy, fun energy about you, but on the flip side, it can kind of go the opposite way. Maybe you get home from a date and maybe it didn't go the right way, or you're kind of still curious. I'm seeing like a little bit of instability there, and it feels like it's directly related to the mind, like what ifs, you know, kind of going down this road of storytelling within yourself, within your mind. Eliminate that. That's all I'm feeling, you know, kind of release these swords. And there's a lot of, there's a door opening here. This is what, I mean, High Priestess crowns the Three of Swords. This is Major Arcana. There's a mastery here, and it's about balancing. So if you feel yourself wobbly, what from outside of that heart dimension is coming in and distorting that? And realizing it's an illusion. It's an illusion. Why would we buy into these? They haven't helped us in the past. And this is where we get to the Ten of Swords, the end of it. So give yourself some time if you feel like a little bit off this month. There's a lot going on. But as we move out of this, my goodness, get ready. You have the Ace of Cups, Ace of Pentacles, the Sun. I mean, this summer, it's all pointing timing-wise to soon. It's not years down the road. It's time for you to decide what you want, what's truly most important to you. And I think it's to live a joyful, loving, love-filled life. Okay, let's pull Oracle card and see what comes out. I love that this Two of Cups is at the bottom of your deck, of course. Okay. What's one additional message for the sign of Pisces? Oops. Ah. Hold on. One card, please, for Pisces. Nope, not that one. Nope. Please give me one card. Here we go. You got the love. Hadarian energy, codependency, and boundaries. Interesting. I don't think I've ever read this card. You got the love. You do. You're the sign of love. The Hadarians are believed to be beacons of pure, divine, unconditional love who see love in all people and situations. As a result, they can find it hard to have boundaried, independent, healthy relationships because they only see the unconditional nature of those they meet. The lovers of the cosmos, they dive in fast. They're here to learn how to love while in a separate body, to learn to love self first and then establish a healthy relationship with others, to remember that the true love they seek is already within them, that they truly do have all the love, all on their own. The message of this card is to review the way you may need to establish healthier boundaries. Perhaps you're in a codependent relationship in which you may be losing your sense of self. It's common for starseeds to dive into relationships, particularly with those who feel safe and familiar at a soul level. Perhaps you're in a relationship in which you give more than you receive, or perhaps there's a certain volatility to it and you're always unsure where you stand. This card is a sign to do a relationship review and see what energetic agreements you've made consciously and unconsciously, to acknowledge if there are relationships with you in which you feel anxious or powerless, in which you don't feel like it's safe to relax and just be you, to assess if there are any places of inadequacy that you've used in a relationship to soothe and cover up. Yeah, you know, even as I'm reading this, I feel like I'm drawn to the past. I feel like there's like a solid recognition of like, yep, this is how it was in the past. Definitely the codependency, the reliance on another to feel happy, like a codependency. To me, that's an illusion. It never works that way. So it's kind of like this month you're being forced to kind of just make peace with yourself. There's somebody here that already accepts you. It makes it so much easier when you accept yourself. They don't have to convince you. They don't have to. There's something here, though, that I feel like there needs to be an honest conversation with self. So I'm sorry if this is a little bit of a tougher reading, a little bit of tough love. I mean, I think this can apply to anybody watching, though, really, truly. If we truly examine ourselves, it's a radical act of love to just be, to just say, here I am. This is it. Isn't it awesome? And even saying that, you have to smile. Like, yeah, it is. You start to glow different. You start to vibe different when you love yourself. That's true beauty. That's true love. Love of self. Okay, Pisces, this is a beautiful reading. I hope you found it helpful. I'll be back with different topics soon. I'm definitely going to kind of be back on YouTube more often. So if you love this, please do give it a thumbs up and a subscribe. I'd really appreciate it. But otherwise, I'll see you guys soon. Right. Bye.